Hey dudes and chicks, and neither of those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Makeup for Last Time. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be popping this palette's cherry. Oh my fuck, you can't believe that graphic, can you? It's totally like beautiful and eerie and fucking creepy and almost disgusting all at the same time. I can't stop staring at it. This is the Holiday 2020 palette from XNO Cosmetics. It's book style graphic, and the color story looks like this. And when I was talking in an earlier video about how I believe that this color story is kind of coming out, these like blue and red mixes and like these mixtures of like icy blue tones and periwinkles, and there's a couple palettes that have been released recently, and this color story has actually been on my radar ever since I fell in love with the Valkyrie palette. This actually, you can't get it. However, I absolutely wanted to film a video with it, not to make you guys jealous, but just to let you guys know that I love this brand so much. I get FOMO about XNO Cosmetics. I get so afraid of missing out on her launches that I literally am like, on it. And so I almost missed this launch, and I actually messaged her. I squeezed through the realm of possibility. The other thing I wanted to talk about is this graphic. Okay, so there's a couple things. I was kind of Googling around, and I found out that there are actually people who have what's called a cutaneous horn. There are actually people, you can Google it, just Google humans with horns, you'll see that there are actually people with horns. The reason why I was Googling it is because I don't know what the name of it is besides Faye, F-A-E. So my favorite band, like in my top 5, but probably my favorite band right now currently is a band called King 810, and they sing this song called Devil Don't Cry. And the video for it is so fucking good, and it has this kind of girl in it, only she's got like peacock feathers and she's got like she's fucking beautiful. Anyway, dude, if you want to die inside a little bit, you should go check out this video, Devil Don't Cry by King 810. I'll try to remember to link it in my description box. But yeah, this band is fucking hardcore as fuck and super sad. They're from Flint, Michigan, and that's the town where the government poisoned the water and got away with it. And it was a huge like car manufacturing town. And then all the car manufacturing factories closed down, and it left like 100,000 people out of work, and they're all like trapped in the city, and it's like the murder capital of the nation or some shit. The news calls it like Murder Town. And anyway, their videos are very violent, but they're also like very informative. And so like everybody's like, they promote violence. No, they come from violence, right? Remember, life doesn't mimic art. Art mimics life. If you're interested in seeing how I got this look, or if you're interested in hearing my final thoughts on this palette, or if you just like to watch, then hang out. No shade names. I'm gonna go into this deep plum, and I'm just gonna start building this up. I'm just going a little bit below because I'm going to, oh my gosh, look at that shade. That is like super purple. I mean, it looks like it could be maroon. In fact, I think in pictures online, I thought that it was maroon. So I'm gonna take this way out. And I'm just going to the center of my temple and above my burly brow bone. Oh, this is my Voldemorphy M506. Sorry, guys. I want that to be a distinct little whoop-de-doo right there. Man, that is a fucking beautiful color. Oh man, that looks so good. I'm just blending out that outer line, just tapping it and just giving it a little pull. And I'm going to go in with another Voldemorphy M506. Should I go blue then periwinkle? Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna go into this like cornflower blue right here, and I'm just going 50% on and 50% off. Somebody tagged me in a look they did on Instagram, and they said, I even told myself, now 50% on and 50% off. And I was like, oh, my heart. Oh, I can't. Don't do this when you're doing your makeup or this or any like that. And I'm just packing this on. Oh man, you guys, this is gonna look fucking cool. I'm gonna pull my mirror and pull you guys closer. Sorry I have you so far away, my bad. My bad. Oh, fuck. This is fucking pretty already. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go finish my face. So this was a super, like, it was the holiday release, and I have been thinking really hard. I get FOMO really bad with Alien Cosmetics because when I first found them, they were out of all the palettes that I was interested in. And so I basically just had to sit and wait, like I have done with many brands, mostly Melt. Melt is one of the brands who, when I first learned about makeup, when I learned about Melt, I couldn't get any of their shit. And so I had to wait for shit to come get restocked. And I haven't had to wait like that with Alien, but I have like gotten FOMO, and I feel like those kinds of thoughts that we get whenever we have a bad experience, that experience colors the lens through which we see everything all the time. For example, I love the Beetlejuice release so much. I'm using my Crown C528, and I'm gonna go into this Periwinkle Blue. Like on Snatch. So I love the Beetlejuice collection so much, and I'm so bummed out that I didn't get the gel liners and the lipsticks that, like, I'll probably never ever skip that again, even though we know. But honestly, like, I've come to learn that Melt accessories are fucking really good. The highlighters, the lipsticks, all of that. So I haven't used everything, but I'm sure the gel liners are just as good as everybody says they are. And I'm just going 50% on and 50% off. And I really want to pack this in here for that brow bone highlight. I just don't want to miss that again. And so I'm probably going to, like a mad woman, be crazed to fucking get the accessories every time they ever have a launch. And I feel like Alien is like that for me, that whenever they have a release, I get FOMO so fucking bad because their products are so good, and their color stories are so unique, and the covers on their palettes and the themes, I mean, they're just so, like, I covet them. When this launched, I didn't have the money. And I didn't have the money even when it stopped. When pre-order got shut down, I still didn't have any money. And quite frankly, I didn't really have any money even when I got it. I like spent money that I shouldn't have spent because I'm an addict, right? I actually messaged her and was like, dude, I was like, any chance in hell you're gonna restock that? And she was like, no, but if I have any more, after we fucking add it up, then I'll let you know. If I have any extras, I'll let you know. And so she did have an extra, and I got it. And I know that doesn't float shit for you guys, right? The point, I guess, for me is that I feel like Alien is a brand, to me, it's worth it to display the products either way so that people know that they're worth watching, keeping an eye out for, and they're worth it to me to send a fucking message on Instagram to a fucking stranger asking her if there's any way she could get me one of those palettes. I just wanted to showcase it and pop this palette's cherry. Even though I know you guys can't get this palette, there's gonna be other ones that are going to be just as good and just as unique and just as fierce, with like just as cool of themes and just as cool of collabs and stuff. And I want you guys to like be on the lookout for them. If you know what I mean, if that matters to you, then watch for it. God, I feel like it's been a really long time since I've done my makeup. I feel brand new. I feel like there might be a little bit of a line here that I'm not stoked about, but let me just keep working with it. Because I don't give a fuck how much I love a brand. I'm still going to tell you guys if there's like some shit, right? I love you guys more. Besides, you know, I think that a lot of times people that do YouTube, they feel like they can't say anything. They can't like say if they have like a bad opinion about a brand, because it's like the brand is like, if they put out one bad thing, then that means all their products are bad. Or like, you can't say like one thing by the brand sucks, or else you'll get like cut off. And I don't even know if that's true. It's okay if a brand has one bad shadow, or even one bad palette, or even one bad launch. Just because somebody makes a fucking mistake or doesn't fucking do their best work one time doesn't mean they're bad. I think that's kind of a lot of pressure to put on people to not say things bad about a product that they have. It's not like they already don't feel bad enough. Man. Did you just become my new best friend? Oh, you know what, you guys? I'm back in that deep purple. One of my subscribers talked about the word plum. She said something about the word plum. I've been contemplating, like, what is a plum? This is a fucking plum right here. Now I'm going into that cornflower blue. He's wearing his cornflower blue tie. I'm kind of going more than 50% on, just because look at what's going on here. Look at that fucking gradient right there. These two colors mixed together are like fucking sorcery. Oh my God. When you're using these dark colors like this, you really got to let up that grip on the end, because you don't want to take that deepest color all the way up to your brow. You want to just leave a little bit of room. And I know this color doesn't look deep. I feel like it's a little bit darker on my eyes than it is in the pan. And so you got to be really careful and let up your grip, because you want the good blend, but you don't want to take that color all the way up on accident, like pushing, and then all of a sudden you've got no brow bone. You really want to leave that room, and so you just barely apply the slightest bit of pressure. I'm taking that
cornflower blue
all the way up to my brow. Right here. Okay, and now I'm going in with that Crown C528 into the
periwinkle blue.
I'm gonna pack this right here just because I fucking love it. And then I'm just dragging this. And then back here. Back into the purple. I literally had no idea how fucking good that was gonna look. Honestly, what the fuck? I feel like it's a little bit light. I want it to be a little bit darker. I think I'm gonna dip into this color, and this color, because that's a deep navy, but I just wanna deepen this up just a touch. I'm just gonna kind of run through these colors along my lower lid. And I went way below my lower lash line so that I could really just blend that right into there. I love that fucking purple. And now I'm going into the
cornflower blue.
And then with the
blue.
I'm gonna use my Jessup 221 and I'm gonna go into that
blue
on the lower lid and I'm just gonna blend it like big time. And then I'm gonna take my Voldemorphe JH43, this flat smudger, and I'm gonna go into that deep purple or that plum color, and I'm gonna really pack that. I'm not quite getting the depth that I want to. And so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm actually gonna take this Spectrum A07, the big brush that I don't use very often, and I'm just gonna pack that purple. There we go. And then and the periwinkle. I'm going to use my Luxie 246 and I'm going to apply NYX Glitter Primer. And then with my Jessup 234, I'm going to go into this color right here. Oh my word. Ooh. Oh my god, that fucking takes my breath away. Oh, and now I'm going into this other color right here. These are both duochromes. And also, the first color is like more like topper consistency, but once you get it packed on there, it's... Oh, girl, you outdid yourself on this shit. What? Do you guys fucking see that? Do you see how beautiful those are and how good they go together? I'm gonna take this Luxie. You guys know what I've been doing because I keep fucking up my crease. I'm gonna take the brush that I used and I'm just gonna make this line. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that actually is taking my breath away. I'm going into that deep purple with this brush again, and I'm just gonna pack this. I don't even have to blend them together. I don't even have to do anything. I'm done. I'm gonna take Jessup 230 Luxe pencil brush, and I'm gonna go into this deep, like, navy slate. It's like a deep, deep slate gray blue. You guys know that slate is actually like a blue. Slate gray is like a blue. And I just want to deepen up. I'm going to take this Crown C528 because this purple actually is not quite as dark as I want. I'm just pulling this out and blending this out. And then with my Bold Morphe M506 that had the purple on it, I am shitting my pants right now. I'm just gonna take this all and just blend it. I'm going back in with that periwinkle and I'm just gonna... Oh my God. This is so fucking good. I can't. I am stunned. I think I'm gonna use this silver. I'm gonna try it, and if it's not bright enough, I'm gonna go back in with that whiter color. I'm gonna stick with the silver, and I'm not spraying my brush. Love that. These colors mix together so well. I'm gonna go in with that periwinkle blue, and I'm just gonna... Wow, this is fucking good. I am actually astounded. You know, this fucking color story ain't easy to create. These colors right here are always super fucking problematic. This color right here especially is always gives you a huge rash and a shit. And honestly, look at it. It fucking blended so good. Nice work. Nice work, alien. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my face and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I use my Rouge and Rogue eye wigs in Noirella, my Kaleidos Moon Cruiser highlighter, and my Pretty Zombie Cosmetics lipstick in Strange. I'm sure you guys are getting to know this motherfucker. And then I use my Inglot gel liner in number 82. This is the color. I just want to tell you that I literally almost started fucking getting misty-eyed. I am so moved by these colors. And you guys know these are my colors, but they just have that darker edge. And I feel like these duochromes are fucking phenomenal. When I first put it on and I was like, I think it's more like a topper, it's because the duochrome was so shifty that in my crease, it basically just disappeared. And so this is a totally opaque duochrome. These colors are literally generally the hardest colors to blend or formulate. And I will tell you that I did have, as I kept blending, I started to get a little bit of a buildup right here, right where that my temple dents in. And so I did have to very carefully go in and like reblend that. But other than that, I didn't have to work that hard for this look. And so I don't know, I'm actually touched at how good this palette is, and I don't say that, I know you can't get it anymore. I just want to continue to talk about this brand and promote this brand. I have not been disappointed by a single palette that she has come out with. Her formulas, I feel like, just keep getting stronger and better. She hasn't put a pressed glitter in her palette. I don't think the last three have had a pressed glitter. I'm pretty sure the Serendipity, the Fairy Frolic, and this one. Those are the only ones. I didn't get any of the Halloween releases, but when I saw this, I had to have it. It's so cute. And the other thing about it is she has all of her collabs, all of her palettes mapped out until 2022. Just be on the lookout for this brand because it's a fucking phenomenal brand, and she's a pretty badass chick as well. You know, there's a lot of brands that have badass products, and the people that run those companies are fucking tyrants. So that's it. That's all I have. There is no more. I love this look. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. Also, if you guys were watching my video and you were like, man, that girl sure is pretty until she opens her mouth, then go check me out on Instagram because I don't talk as much on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here spending your precious, valuable time with me, and I totally love you guys for that. Later.